Hello dear students, welcome back to another learning lessons in my Physio-Pulse channels. Today we will discuss about the basic chemistry of the carbohydrate molecules in a simple, easy to understand way and exam oriented way. So before we begin, if you find this video helpful, please like, share, subscribe to our channels, and now let's understand about the chemistry of the carbohydrate molecules. First of all, we see what are the functions, important functions of the carbohydrate molecules. Carbohydrates are the main sources of energy in the body. Brain cells and RBC are almost wholly dependent on the carbohydrates as well as source for energy. And energy production from carbohydrates will be 4 kilocalorie, that is 16 kilojoule per gram. Number two function, it has a storage form of energy, that is starch and glycogen. And excess carbohydrates is converted to the fat molecules during when it is required. And glycoprotein and glycolipids are the components of the cell membranes and the receptors, and structural basis for many organisms like the cellulose, plant cells, and exoskeleton for the insect and cell wall of the microorganism. Mucopolysaccharide as the ground substances of the higher organisms. So the general formula of carbohydrate is the CnH2nOH2 whole N. That means if we have to carbon number is 6, then it will call the glucose molecule C6H12O6 for this example of the carbohydrate molecules. Now, if we have to see that carbohydrates are the polyhydroxyaldehyde or ketone group ketones or the compounds which yield those on the hydrolysis process. If you see the nomenclature of the carbohydrate molecules having only one actual or potential sugar called the monosaccharides. The Greek word mono means one, saccharide means sugar. So they cannot be further hydrolyzed to form the simpler or smaller units. So when two monosaccharides when combined they together to form the disaccharides by liberating one molecule of water. Like the example disaccharide is C12H22O11. And in this way, if you see the trisaccharide contain the three sugar groups, further addition of the sugar will correspond to produce the tetrasaccharides, pentasaccharides, and so on. So commonly they are called the oligosaccharides because oligosaccharides are the in between carbon number 2 to 10, and more than 10 carbon number they are called the polysaccharides because Greek word poly means the many and saccharide means the sugar. So many sugars are called the polysaccharides. But one thing, if you see, there are the two types of polysaccharides we are commonly seen. That is, number one, the polysaccharides having only one type of the monosaccharides, they are called the homopolysaccharides, and those having different monosaccharides, they are called the heteropolysaccharides. So, in this way, we can classify the polysaccharides are the two types. Now, sugars having aldehyde groups, they are called the aldo sugar or aldose, and sugars with the keto group, they are called the keto sugar or ketose. So depending upon the number of carbon atoms, if you see the monosaccharides are named as the triose C3, tetrose C4, pentose C5, hexose and heptose. In this way, you can say this is. If you see the exactly the C example of the C3, C4, C5, that is triose is the glyceraldehyde, is the aldose sugar, and keto sugar is the dihydroxyacetone phosphate or DHAP. And then tetrose is the erythrose in case of the aldose, and erythrulose is the ketose. Pentose is the arabinose, xylulose, ribose, and example ketose is the ribulose, and also xylulose. Now hexose is the glucose, galactose, mannose, all of the aldose sugar, but keto sugar are the fructose, same structures. Heptose or heptulose, pseudoheptulose is the common example of these things. So one important thing, if you see, there are two types of the particular keto group. One is the keto sugar and the aldehyde sugar. So in this way, we can classify, we can distinguish the different types of the monosaccharides. So I think we have clear or we have covered these lectures with the carbohydrate, definition of carbohydrate, and nomenclature of carbohydrates, even the functions, important functions of the carbohydrate molecules. So thank you for watching this lecture. I hope this session has helped you to understand the topic clearly. If you found this video useful, please like, share and subscribe to Physio-Pulse channels. Do not forget to press the notification bell so you never miss our upcoming lectures like the physiology, biochemistry and biology. If you have any query, any question, please give some comments in the comment section. Thank you for watching. We'll see you in the next lecture.